Hi ladies, hi gents. I want to share a quick video with you today, and it's a design team project for Wild Orchid Crafts, the Wild Bunch. And as usual, I will pop all the links down below in the description box, plus all the product codes of the flowers and goodies that I've used from the store. So please go check them out because you will absolutely love them. Okay. So, for my project I've done a wall hanging tag, and I'm just going to show you the back of it first so you can see the size of it. It's a very large tag. It's chipboard. Let me just measure it. So at the longest point it's 11.5 inches by 8 inches. So what I did is I covered both sides of the tag with some paper, and these were just miscellaneous 12 by 12 sheets that I had in one of my drawers. Sometimes when I go to the craft fairs, if I just see if they're selling single sheets and I like the design, I just pick it up, so I don't always know which brand it is. But I've had these in my stash for a long time, so they've been there for quite a long time, so I've no idea which brand they are. So I wanted the colours really of this, and it's a sort of pinky greens and peaches, and I whitewashed it to tone it down, and I just distressed the edges using Victorian Velvet ink. So I've done that on both sides of the tag before I started, but there's not much paper left showing on the other side, so that's why I wanted to show you the back first. So that's the back of the tag. Okay, so Okay, so you can just see little bits of, like here, the paper showing through, and along here. Okay, so with this, I kind of wanted a fabric and flower feel. So I edged it with a tiny lace from my stash, and then this tiny trim over the top, just to finish off the edges. So if I just, so you can see there. So I've done that all the way around the tag. Then what I started with was 2 square doilies. So the larger one fitted right across the side, and then there's a smaller one just in here, and the centre of this one was cotton. But you can just see the 2 layers. So this is the larger square doily and this is the smaller one. And then in the centre of that I've just added a image, and it's 2 little girls playing the piano, and one's got a pink dress and one's got like a mint green dress. So that was my starting point. And I just framed that. I used a kind of pinky peach little trim around it, and then this tiny lace over the top so that the colour was just showing through. Excuse me, sorry, I'm sneezing. So that the colour just showed through just gently around the edge of the picture. Excuse me, sorry. It's because it's so early. So that's where I started from my centre point, and then I'll just show you what I added at the bottom first before I go into detail on the flowers. So I had this gorgeous dangle lace trim, so I started with that. Then I added this peachy pink lace here over the top. Then I had this pink ruffled cotton trim, and I absolutely love it, so then I've put that all the way along. And then the tiny this tiny lace that I absolutely love, and it's actually so it's got these little dangles on it, so I done one that way and then turned it around and done one so that the little drop is facing up the way, and I've done that all the way along the base of here, and you can just see the ruffled trim in there peeping through. Okay, so then up this side of the tag I've added like a flower applique down the side. I've layered a doily there and then one of the puffy flowers, because I really want to use some in my project, so that's one of my handmade puffy flowers that I love making. Okay, so just for the hanger I've used some vintage seam binding, and this is in the Siam pink, which I love, and the product code is MKX485. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the flowers at the bottom first. So if I just zoom in. Okay, so this large flower in the centre I actually made using the hydrangea blooms, and these are from the large size and medium size. So I used the 50ml vintage colour hydrangea blooms, and the product code is MKX678. So I used the darker shade of pink, I think. No, it was the lighter shade of pink from that set, and I absolutely love these. So I've layered a few layers of this size, and oh, I'm dropping them, and a few layers of the 35ml size as well. And again, the 35ml has the same product code. You just select the size of bloom that you want, and I am loving these so much. So I used those two different sizes, and then in the centre of that I've used, what size one was it? Yeah, I've used the 20ml from the mixed vintage open roses that coordinate with them, and the product code is MKX043, and you can see I've been using these. I absolutely love these vintage colours, they are so beautiful. So that's how I made this flower, and then either side I've used the mint green from the vintage open roses in the 25ml, and again it's got the same product code, MKX043, and again you just choose the size that you want. These come in 4 sizes, 10ml, 15ml, 20ml and 25ml in this colour pack. So I used a couple of those either side, and then either side of that I've used some of these, what are they called? Stamen, puffy stamen. I don't think I took that in. Let me just check. I didn't. Oh yes, I did these. Oh, but it haven't got the product code for it on me, but the product code will be down below in the description box. So it's these stamen here, and I will pop the product code down below, or I'll paste it onto the screen. So I use a bundle of these either side and just spread them out like that, and then placed it on with the flower. And I think that looks really cute because I love the texture on them. They are so cute. And then just in between you can just see tiny flowers, and they are the 15ml from the vintage open roses. So again, same product code, MKX043. So I absolutely love that. I'm so happy how this flower turned out. Okay, so then just below the flower, the picture this side, I layered a couple of different doilies. I used some fabric flowers from my stash here with some pearl stamen, and then I've used some of the trellis roses. So I tied in the aqua trellis rose, and the product code is MKX288, and these are 40ml, and I absolutely love this colour, and it ties in so beautifully with the colours on here. And then either side of that I've used pink trellis roses, and these are pink tone, so it's a mixed set, and these are 35ml, and the product code is MKX092, and these are so beautiful. I absolutely love them. So that's the trellis roses. Okay, I need to kind of readjust. Okay, so up at the top around this corner of the tag, I made a mixture of flowers with the hydrangea blooms. So the two small pink ones were done with the 25ml blooms, and the product code is MKX678. So these ones were done with this size, and then I think that's the 15ml open roses. Yes, so the 15ml open roses, so all the colours coordinate and match up perfectly. This one was made with both the 35ml and the 25ml hydrangea blooms, with the 10ml matching vintage colour open rose. This flower has all three sizes of hydrangea blooms. I'll just zoom out there. So that one here has all three sizes of the blooms used to make it. Then with the 10ml open rose as a centre. And then in between them I've added some white beadberry clusters, which are these, and these are so cute. So they're a mixture of stamen and the puffy stamen in a little, let me take them out, in a little berry spray. Aren't they cute? And I just took the leaf off, so that didn't show. And the product code for these is GST155. And these come in a variety of colours. And finally, just up here in this corner, let me zoom in so you can see it, I used the hydrangea blooms to make a little butterfly here. So I used the 50ml and the 35ml to make this butterfly. I've added some tiny stamen, which also comes from Wild Orchid Craft, the head pearl stamen, and the product code is MKX565. So I've used that just to make the little, antennas. So I used the two sizes, actually I think I used all three, I used all three sizes of hydrangea bloom. And then for the body I've just used two of the tiny 10ml open roses. And I think that came out quite cute. I really like how that came out. I did cut some of the petals to make it more into a butterfly shape rather than a flower shape. So I'm really thrilled how that turned out, really, really thrilled. So I'll just show you these again. So these are the three sizes of the hydrangea blooms. So So the 50ml, 35ml and the 25ml, they all have the same product code, and you just select the size that you want, or buy all three. So just to remind you, that's the product code. And these colours are so beautiful, really, really beautiful. I absolutely love them. And then to coordinate with those is the open roses, and there's 4 sizes of these. And they all have the same product code again. You just select the size you want. So there's 10ml, 15ml, 20ml and 25ml. And the colours coordinate beautifully. And the product code is MKX043. So I really hope you like my project. I really had fun making these flowers. I absolutely loved making them, and the little butterfly. So I really enjoyed that. So if you've got any questions, please let me know, and I really hope you like my project, and I will be back soon with another project. So thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.